Today, we're sharing 9 questions you should ask when interviewing a real estate agent to sell your home. Let's get started. Hi, it's Jeff and Julie Abel with the Abel team here in beautiful Estes Park, Colorado. And today we're talking about the questions you should ask when interviewing an agent to sell your home.
When you're ready to sell your home, you should consider interviewing a few different agents. Not only do you want them to know the community, but you want one that is qualified and a good fit for you as well. By asking these 9 questions, you'll be able to narrow down your options and find the best agent to sell your house.
Number 1, are you a full-time real estate agent? Breaking into real estate as a broker can take some time. Most brokers who get their licenses are out of the business within a couple of years. And many of these newer agents, and some seasoned ones as well, have another full-time job.
And while we can appreciate having a side hustle, you want a real estate agent who is focused on selling your house full-time. If they have another job, chances are they may be distracted, not able to give your home the attention it deserves, and may often be unavailable.
Question number 2. Are you a realtor?
Many buyers and sellers assume that all agents are realtors. In reality, only about half the real estate agents in the U.S. are realtors. Realtors are not only registered through the state agency that oversees the profession, DORA here in Colorado, but they're also members of the National Association of Realtors, the State Association, and a local board.
One advantage of hiring a realtor is that they are required to adhere to an extensive code of ethics. Consumers may feel at ease knowing that they are working with agents who are thoroughly vetted and have sworn to uphold certain professional standards.
Question number 3. How many homes have you listed and sold in the past 12 months? When hiring an agent to sell your home, you want someone who has been around the block a time or 2 or even 50. One interview question should be, how many homes have they listed and sold in the past 12 months? Ask for a breakdown of sellers and buyer sides. Most agents tend to be a little bit heavier with buyers, and you want an agent who does a significant amount of seller side transactions.
If they're only selling 2 to 4 homes a year, they're probably a hobbyist or a part-time agent. If they're selling 8 to 12, they may just be getting started or they're at the end of their career. You want someone who is focused on selling your home every day. You don't need the agent who has sold the most or who's been in business the longest.
You just want to make sure that they have handled enough transactions and have enough experience that you're comfortable they can handle any bumps along the way. Question number 4. Are you a single agent or do you work as a team?
There is no right or wrong answer to this question, and it really comes down to your preference. At the heart of the question is, who am I going to be communicating with? There are pros and cons to working with a single agent. One of those pros is you are communicating with the same person all the time. A potential con is that they may not be available when you need them.
And as for a team, a pro is that you have many more people and resources dedicated to selling your home. You're probably working with a listing specialist, an agent who only works the selling side.
The team most likely has 1 or more buyer's agents who works primarily with buyers, as well as an admin and transaction support staff.
So if you have a question, somebody on the team will most likely be available to assist you. The drawbacks can be that you may end up talking with someone different than the primary agent you first met with.
Whether hiring a team or an individual, it is important to have clear expectations of how communication will work throughout the selling process. Question number 5. How will you market my home?
Many agents do what we call the 3 Ps of real estate. They put a sign in your yard, they place the listing on the MLS, and then they pray that another agent sells it. One of the most important questions you can ask during an interview is how your agent is going to market the home.
Will they take professional photos?
You'd be surprised how many agents still use their cell phone.
Will they do a 3D tour and a property highlight video?
What is their online marketing like?
Are they still relying on newspaper ads and Craigslist?
Every home is different and deserves a marketing plan specific to its unique features. Make sure the agent has a plan that fits your home.
Question number 6. Do you work as an agent or as a transaction broker? This question is one that most people don't ask because they aren't even aware of the different ways a real estate broker can work with a client in Colorado. But there's a significant difference between working with a real estate professional who is a transaction broker and one who works as an agent.
A transaction broker is more like a referee for the sale. They're there to make sure everything goes smoothly and that all the rules are followed with the goal of getting to the closing table. They must abide by Colorado's uniform duties as outlined in the listing contract.
A professional working as an agent is more like a coach and has all the duties as a transaction broker, as well as 3 additional duties. Promoting the interests of the seller with the utmost good faith, loyalty, and fidelity.
Number 2, seeking a price and terms that are set forth in the seller listing contract.
And counseling seller as to any material benefits or risks of the transaction that are actually known by the broker.
These duties require somebody acting as an agent to act as a fiduciary, putting your interest above even their own. These are duties that a transaction broker is not required or in some cases even permitted to perform. Some brokerages even prohibit their brokers from working as an agent due to that increased liability.
When hiring an agent, it's important to understand what services they are providing for the money you're paying them. Question 7. How did you determine the list price? A good agent should be able to walk you through the process that they use to determine the list price they have for your home.
They should be able to show you the comparable sales, both active listings under contract and closed sales, and discuss how your home compares favorably or perhaps unfavorably to those homes.
Question number 8. Do you have references I can call? You are about to hire someone to work for you to sell what is most likely your most valuable asset.
Shouldn't you talk with other people that they have worked with in the past to determine if they're a good fit for you? A good agent should be able to provide a list of past clients with contact info for you to call.
If they aren't willing to do so, perhaps there's a reason. Question number 9. Why should I hire you? No 2 agents are the same, so find out what sets the agent you're interviewing apart from their peers.
Is it their skill set, their personality, or their experience? Is it their involvement in the community and their network of relationships that makes them successful?
Bottom line is there are thousands of real estate agents out there. Find out why this one is unique and how they'll go above and beyond the average agent.
Finally, I wanted to share a couple of thoughts when it comes to listing your home with family and friends. Again, this is probably one of the largest financial transactions you will make in your life, so make sure that you're hiring a professional who can handle the ups and the downs of the sale process.
While many people have good intentions and want to help their family and friends by giving them business, that relationship does not guarantee that they are the best option for selling your home.
You should interview them just as you would any other agent. Also, a word of caution that if a transaction does go south, there's a high probability that the frustration you will have as a seller can damage those relationships unintentionally.
Ask yourself if that risk is worth it after you determine if they are the most qualified to sell your home. If you need more information about choosing a real estate broker in the Estes Park area who will go above and beyond during the transaction and has had success at getting clients to the closing table, we'd love to interview for the job.
Don't hesitate to give us a call and we can set up a time to meet, share what the ABLE team does to sell homes, and answer any questions you may have.
Finally, if you found this video to be helpful, please hit and click that subscribe button. That helps us out and make sure that you don't miss it when our next Estes Park video comes out.
Also, be sure to check out these other videos that we think might be helpful as you explore the possibility of selling your home here in Estes Park.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.